Hello and welcome to my first, I'm not going to call it a tutorial, makeup vlog. I'm going to call it makeup vlog because it's not a tutorial. No. It's just how I do my makeup. Welcome to how I do my everyday makeup. I feel like I'm living all my teenage YouTuber dreams. Oh, green tea. Got my little bag with my brushes and my sponge. And then I've got my makeup bag right now because I'm so all over the shop and I don't have a home address. This is all I'm using, which is kind of nice in a way because like I have to make do with what I've got and I work with what I've got and I can't buy crazy amounts of stuff. But then I also feel like more makeup freedom right now than I ever have, even when I had like more makeup when I was registered to an address. But also like I feel like I'm in my makeup era. I'm really enjoying doing makeup recently. Anyway, contact lenses in. I've done my eyebrows. Eyebrow pencil, I just use whatever the fuck, like it doesn't matter, they're all the same. I used to use the NYX one, but I found that that one was a bit soft. It was a bit too soft for my liking. So now I use one I bought in Poland and it works. Primer, the Beauty Crop. Is this the cherry one? Don't know. Grip and primer. I have used this for ages. Does it work? I don't fucking know. I think it does. I think it does. Because to be fair, when I don't use it, my makeup... Ooh, the thing's wobbly. When I don't use it, my makeup can be kind of patchy, like by the end of the night. So I would say it does work. And I put it just on the oily, I was going to say greasy, oily parts of my face. And my skin's really dry right now though. I think it's just because it's winter and it has been really cold recently, like on the minuses, -7 or whatever. So I think that's why. So we shall see how my skin is looking with this makeup. And then again, like it depends what kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll just do concealer. I kind of want to do concealer today, but for the purpose of this video, I will do like my daily makeup because someone asked me, shout out Helena, someone, oh my god, all my followers, to do a makeup tutorial. So here I am, but it's not the one that you asked for. It's just gonna be my daily, but my base is like the same no matter what I do, and then I just change my eyes. Right, that's a bit tacky. That's the point of that primer. It's sticky so that your makeup grips onto it. Then, sleeves are going up. I use, this is literally my dream. Fun fact for you all, before I got into fitness, this is what it went. It went makeup. That was like when I was like, from about 16, I was into makeup till I dropped out of uni. So like, although I still did makeup a little bit when I dropped out. From about 16 till I dropped out of uni. So that was a solid like, what, 5 years? And then kind of lockdown happened and stuff. So skincare took over. And then fitness. Oh, I didn't say what I'm using. Milk Hydro Grip tint in the shade 4. This is a skin. I love it. I don't know. I've probably been using it. This is still my, like, I've not repurchased it. I put it on the back of my hand. I've not repurchased it, but I probably bought it last year May time. Obviously, I don't wear makeup super regular, although I'm wearing it more these days, but still not super regular. So that's probably why I've not used it all up. But there's probably about just under half left, to be honest. And I just put it in like the center of my face / in the red areas. And then I just blend it out. But this, and then I blend it out with my Real Techniques OG Classic Sponge. But it's green, how fun is that? And this one I noticed, this green one is much easier to clean. I clean it every time before I use it well. Yeah, I would say 90% of the time. And then I just blend. And this one also feels kind of, the texture feels like almost like softer, I don't know. And this is a skin tint, but it's decent coverage to be fair. And I feel like it does give that skin-like look, although it kind of looks dark in this light. Does it look dark to you? But the longevity of this is really good as well, because I fell asleep in it before. I went to a funeral, right? My granddad's, rest in peace. I fell asleep in it, because obviously in the funeral I was, before I fell asleep, so I went to the funeral, I was crying, I was laughing, I fell asleep, I was crying some more. And it looked great, honestly, I had it on. And then I did my makeup again the next day for something. And then my flight wasn't until like, my flight home, because the funeral was in Poland, my flight home wasn't until like 11 p.m. So I literally took it off at like 1:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. And it looked great, to be honest, because by then I would have been wearing it for over 12 hours. I think it was like 16 hours, and it looked, yeah, it looked fab. I'm balancing this camera on a candle, so I hope it's not too wobbly. This is the color I always use. Does it look like, it definitely looks darker than my neck, but I couldn't do this color on my face because it'd just be way too pasty. I don't know how the fuck you're meant to match your color, but I just go to the shop and then I just say, please match me, and then they do it for me. I matched this in Space NK. She was really good, to be fair to her. But yeah, even though it's a skin tint, it's decent coverage, you know. I do run quite red on my cheeks, and don't get me wrong, since I've really locked in my skincare, it has been better. But because I used to be a tomato. But yeah, since kind of locking in with my skincare, it is better. But I do kind of want to get a foundation. I'm eyeing up the Vivo because I just love her products. Jamie Genevieve, I think they're absolutely brilliant. They're really easy to use as well. Like, they're very forgiving if you like mess up or whatever. So I am eyeing up the Vivo, but just for like, if I want a bit more coverage in the sense of like, if I'm going on a night out, you know. But there's also dark, so you can't see the redness. But anyway, but yeah, no, I like this one. It's nice. Once I've done that, I usually do my highlight, and I always do my liquid highlight. I always do my liquid highlight first, because once you start layering products, it looks more natural. Because sometimes if you put it on last, if you want that fucking glow, go for it. But sometimes when you put it last, it can look kind of unnatural. And like when you put it first, it blends in with all the other products you put on your face. So I use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. It's whatever, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's not like mind-blowing, but to be fair, it's really easy to use, and it is a very natural glow. Like, you can probably make it quite blinding, but I just like it to look like my skin. I put a little bit on the upper lip, my tip of my nose, and just like here in between of my eyebrows, and I just blend it in my finger. But yeah, no, it just looks like skin, so I do like it, to be fair. Like, would I repurchase it? Probably. But I like trying new things, so maybe I would maybe after I finish this one, I would buy something else, and then I would be disappointed, and then maybe I'd go back to this one. But no, this one is nice. It's just like a nice glow. Do I need to be closer? I feel it's too close though. Sometimes I put a little bit over my eyebrow. I don't know, is that better? Don't know. Maybe I'll put a bit closer. You can see me full screen now, high definition, HD. I don't even know if this camera is HD, but whatever. Right, done that. Then, this is taking so much longer because I'm talking through it. Usually I can bash it out, like my skincare. Not my skincare, sorry. Usually I can bash out my base makeup. I could probably do it in 20 minutes. I back myself. Again, Charlotte Tilbury Contour Fair Medium. This is my second one, and I'm always getting to the end of it. Oh shit. And then I use like the other side of my sponge, because this is my Blend In Everywhere sponge. This is the clean side I use to blend it. This Charlotte Tilbury one, this is my second one, and I am running out. I need to get another one. And do you know what? People have mixed opinions on this, but I think it's just reliable. It's reliable and it's easy to blend. And the thing is, right, for me, I cannot be asked to buy something and be disappointed. I need good stuff that work and that I know work. So maybe after this one's done, which is on its last legs, to be honest, soon it'll be done. Maybe I will try something else, but also like I can't be bothered to do the research to know which contour's like best or whatever. Contour slash bronzer. But I like this one because I feel like the shade for me is quite nice because you can layer it up and it's not too bronzy. It's not too cool. And I've heard that pale girls are not doing bronzer now apparently. And like, don't get me wrong, I used to load it on, and if I'm going a night out, I will still load it on. But for my day-to-day makeup, I go a bit more natural with it now. There we go, I should be doing it this way because it's better lighting. Maybe I'll put a little bit on my nose, maybe not. Again, if I'm going a night out, I will most likely contour my nose just a little bit. But day-to-day, I just, whatever. There we go. Easy peasy. See, like that's not crazy bronzer at all. Like if anything, it's so sheer. But I think I'm gonna leave it at that only because I can bronze it up a little bit more with my powder anyway. And then for my blush, oh fuck, I didn't do my under eyes. I'll do them after. I'm using the Rhode blush in Sprinkle. Now this is a pink blush, and I used to be a pink blush hater because I used to be like, pink, like my cheeks are red, not pink. But I tried this one on when I was in America. I bought this in America. I tried this one when it was in America. I tried a pink and like a rosy mauvey color. I don't know what it was, but I fucking loved the pink. It was so much more youthful. It gave me like life almost. So I literally just put it like here, and I quite like having it here on my cheeks. I know everyone puts it there so you can like lift it or whatever, but my face is fucking round. What am I meant to lift? Do you know what I mean? And I'm using the Vive 1-to-1 Blush and Bronze brush to blend it out, which I got this from Arnis and Annabelle, shout out. And I literally just tap it, and I kind of start where I start tapping it where I put it, and then I go up and onto my cheek, because like I said, I quite like having that color there under my cheek. So yeah, but I do love this blush. Like, it is so with the money. I thought people were gimmick, like Hailey Bieber or whatever, and I thought, I don't give a fuck about her. Like, she's cool, whatever. I don't have beef with her. I just don't really care. I don't keep up with her, do you know what I mean? So I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, but this is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I've not tried it yet, because the reason I bought this stick blush is because I wanted to use it like with my fingers for like really no makeup days, but I've not tried it blending out with my fingers yet. But I'm sure, sometimes I put a little bit on my nose, but I'm sure it would blend gorgeously, and it does give you a really skin-like glow. It's really pretty. And you know what, it is buildable. It's quite forgiving. Sometimes I put too much on, but once after like my powders and everything, then it's usually fine. Like right now I'm kind of like, oh, is this too much? But once I put, oh fuck me, maybe put a little bit more much on my nose, but what, fuck me, yeah, maybe I have. But once I kind of put everything else on, it should kind of calm down. But yeah, I quite like having it under my cheeks. Again, my cheeks are round, and I tried doing that thing, and I just felt like it never looked right on me. Like, my makeup just looked, sometimes it even looked patchy, sometimes it just looked unfinished. So that's not for me. But yeah, this color and this blush, highly recommend. For my under eyes, so oh my god, the fucking things, this is so old. This is the like color corrector from, again, Charlotte Tilbury. It's probably in Fair, and it just kind of balances out the blueness, the shadows under your eyes. And you know what? Most of the time, I just use this under my eyes and I don't use concealer. Purely because the more layers I have under those eyes, the more the likelihood of creasage. Now, I already know I'm gonna crease. I always crease, but like, if I can reduce it / minimize the creasing, happy fucking days. And also today, I wanna do like a dark liner eye kind of vibe. So I sometimes feel if I do a smoky eye, there's no point putting smoky eye / like a dark underline. There's no point putting concealer on because that shadow's gonna go there anyway. So it's just, sometimes it even looks better if you got a bit of purple, because you can really like blend it in, you know? But if I was to use concealer, see my blush, I feel like already is kind of calmed down a bit. My nose is a bit blushed up, but I'll just put some of that, whatever's left over on my finger on there, and then should balance out. And if I do use concealer, I went to Space & K and I was like, which concealer do I use? And she gave me this one, but I'm not too happy with it, to be honest. Is this Kulfi one? It's a little bit drying. Like, it's medium coverage, I would say. It's not very high coverage, but I just feel like it's a little bit dry. And I forgot that before, right? I tried the NARS one, you know, the classic Radiant Creamy Concealer, whatever the fuck, and I loved it. And I forgot I had that concealer, so next time I think I'm in the market for a concealer, I'm gonna buy the NARS one, I think, because I really enjoyed that. And my top tip as well is a lot of the times I just buy minis, because again, I don't do my makeup often, and before I commit to a full-size product, I rather just try it. So a lot of the times I will buy minis, especially because I am traveling a lot right now. It's just too heavy in my bag otherwise. Oh, Made by Mitchell MF3, and this is literally, fuck knows what this is. This is Maybelline, maybe Stay something in probably ivory, probably the palest one. I don't know. I need to get a new powder. But again, like, I'm making do with this one for now. Powder's like a boring thing to get. Do you know what I mean? Like, blush, lip gloss, eyeshadow, that's fun. Anything else, a bit boring. But I literally just tap it out and then I powder under my eye. But the next powder I get, I think, is gonna be the Charlotte Tilbury one. Again, because I can get a mini and it just lasts me forever because I don't do my makeup that often. But apparently this is meant to be a dupe though, because this is the Stay Something Maybelline. Apparently this is meant to be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury though, so. Anyway, tap. And I tap it before I powder it, so I get the creases out. And then the leftover I will literally just put on like my T-zone. Need to wash my brushes, but again, because I'm all over the shop, I've not washed them in quite some time, because I don't know where my cleanser is. Shit excuse to be fair, I can get a new one in it, but whatever. And then I just literally just, see how my blush has already like calmed down, but I'm gonna bring it back to life. Anyway, then if I'm going a night out, or if I'm going somewhere I need more glow, do I need more glow? See, I feel like there's just this nice little subtle, I'm gonna, fuck it, I'll put a little bit more on. But literally just this one. Because again, I feel like the creams are a little bit more skin-like than the powders. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more, like literally, pardon me, tiny amount, and just blend it out. Yeah, there we go, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely actually. Oh, that's gorgeous. Very, very skin-like. Skin's looking quite nice actually. Just like so. If I was to go on a night out, or if I want to top it up, I would go in with the Becca. This is literally, I bought this from TK Maxx years ago. Year of the Rat Moonstone. Is it smashed? From my memory, I'm pretty sure it's smashed. Yeah, well, only a little bit, but it's pretty. It's very pretty. Do you remember everyone used to have the champagne pop one? Yeah, I tried that one, but it's too dark for me. I think I bought a mini. I was so disappointed because it was literally so dark. Because I'm just, not so dark, but it was like a champagne color, but it was just too dark for me. So when I found that one in TK Maxx for like 8 quid, I was buzzing. I'm gonna do my bronzer now. My bronzers in here, these are, so this is an old Kat Von D palette, which is a contour shade, which I use for my nose and sometimes if I want to contour. This, fuck knows, Makeup by Geek maybe? I don't even know if they, like this palette's Makeup by Geek as well. Is that what it's called? Makeup Geek. Makeup by Geek. I don't even know if they exist anymore. And these two are Vive refills, because I was gonna buy the Vive bronzer and then, like you know, the compact, and then it was just so heavy and I thought, hang on a second, I can just put it here, so this is perfect. And it was cheaper, so I just bought like the refills and put them in there. And I travel with this everywhere because this I can use as an eyeliner, this is my contour, this is my bronzers. I used to have a blush on here, but then I switched it for contour and these two, because this Vive is meant to be, can't remember. One of these I think is meant to be a contour, but I use this shade more so because it's a little bit lighter, and this is a Real Techniques multitasker brush, which I've had for fucking years. It's a bit, it's more fluffy, so I just clocked, do I even want to do this bronzer? Fucking hell. I'm just gonna wipe some of that off so I literally just get a little bit, oh, the sun's coming out, yay. Just literally super, super light hand, just like a touch. But yeah, this Vive bronzer I think isn't in, it's not the lightest shade, is the second from lightest, because the lady advised me to get a second from lighter because the light, she said it wouldn't show and you'd have to like build it up, and then because it is buildable, it's lovely buildable, she was like, but you just look cakey, so she said get the second from lightest. So I did, just to warm up the face, literally a smidge, because it's fucking winter time and I'm pale as shit. I'm gonna top up my blush. Might have taken a bit low here, but whatever. Did you hear my stomach? It was rumbling. See, my eyes, under eyes are already creasing, so I'm just gonna blend it a little bit. It's just because where the product like sits, it is what it is. I don't think I'll ever find anything that doesn't crease, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Like, I've accepted it. I feel like something's missing. I'm just gonna carry on, and then if something's missing at the end, we can always add. Eyes. So I am gonna run over just a fucking dirty brush, to be honest. Yeah, this will have some product on it. Actually, I'll just do boop, boop, 1, 2 into that bronzer and just literally sweep it through my crease. And I'm doing this just to kind of bring some dimension back into my face, and because I'm going to be doing a dark liner, so I feel like just to balance it all out. But this is a Morphe M332, which is like a soft, it's a really nice blending brush actually. It's super duper soft. I don't really use this to pack color on. That's why I'm just like, it's more of a blender brush rather than like a packer. Like this one is like a packer brush, and that's Morphe M441. It's denser, and this one you can like pack the color on and then blend it, you know, but this one's just literally like sweeping, diffusing, there we go. This is a diffusing brush. So I'm literally just pop that a little bit in my crease / above my crease, because I've got hooded eyes, so if I put it in my crease, won't be able to see anything, and then I just sweep it underneath. Oh, my eyebrows. And then, because I have my eyelash extensions on, brilliant, investment and a half, I love them. I don't need to do anything with my eyelashes. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk recently, the eyeliner, because I've been eyeing it up, I've been eyeing it up for ages, and again, I fucking love it. It's so waterproof. I don't know what they put in it, but it's literally like this. Should I show you on there? It's like a burgundy, but like it doesn't really show up as burgundy on the face, do you know what I mean? And then I do also like this one. This one's MAC Costa Rice, I think. And this is just like a brown, like a darker brown. The top one is the Charlotte Tilbury, and then the bottom one is MAC. And the MAC one I used to, like, that was my go-to eyeliner, but now I think this one's taken that spot. But of course I still use the MAC one like a lot. But yeah, today I'm just gonna, my eye I think, I'm gonna start at the bottom. So I just kind of lined my waterline. And fuck it, I'm gonna line the inner corner as well. I like this one because it brings the green out in my eyes because it's obviously red base. Should I blend? Yeah, I'm gonna blend on my finger because I can't be bothered to. And then I'll probably put some more on. But and then, oh, I need a sharpener. Again, I don't think I've got a sharpener with me. I'm just gonna wing it out. Again, it's kind of harder to do a wing when it's not sharp, but what I do is I literally just put it there and then I blink and then I let the pencil, and then I kind of glide the pencil. That make any sense? But I am gonna put a little bit on the top and blend just to kind of tie it in. No, that's pretty. You can't tell me that's not pretty. I know that's pretty. Do you know what's weird though? I did this the other day with my hair in plaits and my eyes look more blue and now they look more green. But I also think it depends what you're wearing, to be honest. Because today I'm wearing navy, so I don't know, is that why they look more green? I don't know. That wasn't very good. Again, it's just because that pencil's not sharpened, but whatever. But no, yeah, I've just been loving makeup recently and I'm really, really glad that I'm kind of back in my makeup era. And I think like one of my goals for the new year is to put a bit more effort, like daily. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how bright it's gone, what the heck? Okay, I've just put a bit more on my waterline. I feel like I'm kind of fucking blinding myself, to be honest. Right, I'm going to get my, what is this? Eyelash brush so I can brush through them. Because a lot of the times they get makeup on them. So I just brush. And I got my eyebrow pencil as well because at the end I always go through my eyebrows because I feel like they get powder in them and stuff and product, so they end up looking a bit grey. So I could put some mascara. Oh my god, my camera's about to say. I could put some mascara on my bottom lashes, but I don't think I will. That's that. And then this is the eyebrow pencil I'm currently using, Eveline Cosmetics. And oh my god, I've had it for months now. Probably going on to 3 months, so surely it's gonna end soon. Apparently not. Oh, there we go. That's the end of it. I like my eyebrows quite close together because I feel like it makes my nose look slimmer. One eyebrow is always better than the other, isn't it? And then for my lips, I enjoy lip tints a lot, but I'm not going to do that today because I've got this, so I feel like maybe the lip tints that I have will clash. And I use the Wonder Skin ones. I have 3 colors. I have one like a reddish one. I have one reddish, I have one rosy mauve vibes, and then I have one like a nude, which I probably use the least, but I can't remember the names of them, so that's fucking useless information to you. But they're really good though, I like them. I didn't put much mousse in my hair last night, and I didn't even blow dry it. I kind of let it dry, and it actually looks alright, which is a good sign because that means I don't have to dry my hair as much. I'm gonna put more blush in. Again, I think do you know what? I think the blush looks muted now because my eyes are so dark, which is fine. But I'm just gonna put a smidge more. And I definitely want to get another one of these colors and another one of the peptide treatments. I know which one I want. I want the salted caramel one. And I asked last time we were in America, because I got both in America last time, and I asked if we can go back to Sephora and we didn't have time. So that's annoying. But to be fair, I could just get it here, to be honest, but it is a little bit cheaper in America. So I want to get the salted caramel one, which has no color. Because the other smells I was a bit like whatever for, and I don't care for salted caramel, but it was like the best smell of all of them. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm like, I could put more blush on, but I'm not going to because I feel like I've been, yeah. Because I think I used to put too much on. If I was to do a lip gloss, it would be, these are my go-to lip glosses. The Vive ones, like I've said, I just love her. I think she's amazing. The value for money, right, of what she sells and the just usability, top notch. These are the 2, oh no, this is so sad. I've got 3 from Vive, but again, one is somewhere in a box, in a storage somewhere, but these are the 2 I've got on me. I've got this one, which is in Straub. Love her. I love a red lip, but I love a red lip gloss because it's more forgiving, and that's kind of the reason why I got the tint, the red tint, because whenever I do a red lip now, I can do a red tint first, so if it comes off, it's not, do you know what I mean, not as obvious. But a red lip gloss, I love it. I don't know what it is, this one especially makes my teeth look whiter, makes me look glowy, makes my skin tone look even. I love this one. Should I do red? No, I'm not gonna do red. That would be kind of crazy though, but I'm not gonna do red. This is another good one, Rosa. Just like a nude, but this one's kind of a little bit of a darker-ish nude. And then I have the third one, which is like it's like a clear one with sparkles. And there's so many times where I've been like, oh, I wish I've had it. I don't know why I don't have it in my makeup bag, but anyway, I love probably the red one more, to be honest, because you can make it wearable as well. Like, you can build it up so it's more intense, like a more red. But I would probably say this is like an apple red, or you can just like a little gentle sweep, but I adore these. And then recently I got the Fenty Beauty one, which again, I've been eyeing up for ages. This is in Sweet Mouth, and this one is gorgeous. The longevity of this one is very good. So I recommend. But for today, I'm just gonna do the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint in Ribbon. And I got this Makeup by Mario lip liner in Rich Mauve, which is so fucking funny because I was looking for like and my lips but better lip liner, because all of mine are kind of like brownie, and sometimes that's not what I want. And I feel like this one is literally that. Can you see? Yeah, I generally feel like it's literally like my lips. Maybe a little bit darker, but I really like this lip liner, and it was a sample. I got it for free. And I think it came with a lipstick. The sample. What is this? I've not tried it yet, actually. Rosewood Glow Plumping Lip Serum. It looks like the MAC ones, you know, like the little squirts or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm just gonna outline like so. Do you know what I mean? It's such a gorgeous color. I will definitely be repurchasing this. I don't think I'll need it for a long time. But this is really good. This is my fave. And I got it for free, so it's so nice. And then I'm gonna go with this. Which, to be fair, the shine on these is good. You see? Like, it's pretty. And this is, again, not like loads of tint. Just like a tiny amount. I don't even know if I can see the tint, to be honest, but maybe I can. I don't know. But that's the first thing I clocked when I started using this, is like, whoa, it's shiny. That's me. Super easy, super chill. My hair actually looks really nice today, which I'm surprised at because I didn't really style it at all. I literally just put a little bit of mousse in. Looks a bit flat, but that's because I slept on it. But I sometimes like that bit of flatness because it looks smoother. Because a lot of the times when there's a lot of volume, it just by default will be a bit bushier, a little bit more wild. And then if I do a setting spray, this is the one I'm using right now. This is probably my second bottle I've gone through, which is the Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist by the Beauty Crop. Now this is okay, I like it, but I like the matte in my face right now. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still glowy, like you can see the glow, but the thing is when I spray this on my face sometimes, it's just a bit much. Like, it almost makes me look not greasy, but it's like I can't get that like poreless matte finish. So I'm not going to spray it today because I quite like the finish of my skin right now. If I was going to the club, I would be spraying it purely just for the longevity. Like, as a setting spray, it is good, but it's just not the finish that I'm after. I tried the Charlotte Tilbury one before, and that one is very good. I will be repurchasing. But yeah. And maybe I'll start like filming them as I'm getting ready. Because sometimes I talk to myself anyway. So maybe when I'm getting ready, maybe I'll film them. Maybe I'll film one or two. Is that fun? It's fun for me. So if it's fun for me, why wouldn't I do it? And this is what I look like in natural light, and like I'm standing in front of the window right now. I feel like I could do more bronzer or more contour, but I'm not going to because I'm a pale girl. And I embrace the roundness, and I feel like I kind of sculpt my face a little bit with the eyes and with the blush. Anyway, so I don't think it's necessary, but yeah. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if this was okay.